Thank you for being here today. It's a great moment for the Walton Arts Center. And behind me are the leaders of this great community. Many of them anyway, not all of them. Our board, our facility committee, and some of the cultural leaders and political leaders who define this great region. Exactly 1 year ago and 6 months today, I was standing right here. And you posed a question to me. Where are you going? Where are we going to build? Where's the new site? Well, I'm pleased today that we do know where we're going. And I'm delighted that our board accepted the facility committee recommendation. It's a solution that follows our mission. It creates a regional performing arts strategy, meets our growth needs, and has a significant economic as well as artistic impact on the entire region and the state. How did we get here? We focused on our mission. Our mission is very simple. We bring artists and entertainers from around the world to Northwest Arkansas, connecting and engaging people through inspiring arts experiences. For over 19 years, we've been doing it at a magnificent level. And I hope for the next 20, we will also be doing it as well. If you take a moment and look at the growth of this organization, it's pretty astounding. We started, Bill, right, with $1 million operating budget. I know Bill Mitchell is here somewhere. Today we're at $10 million and projected in 2013 to be at $14 million. We've served this year more than 33,000 children from Northwest Arkansas and are on track to hit 58,000 by the year 2015, which represents our 100% goal, 100% of every child to be touched by the Walton Arts Center. We've grown from one night and a few performances of Broadway to full week and now 2-week runs. We've grown from one resident company from a symphony to over 3. NWCC, Theater Squared, and the rebirth of SONA. We have an expanded and wonderful relationship with the University of Arkansas and all of its various departments. We've had double-digit audience growth for years, serving more last year than 158,000 people in 2010. We've launched a regional arts festival, Artisphere, art, nature, sustainability. It touched the lives of 15,000 people all throughout Northwest Arkansas. 80 events, 60% of them absolutely free. And most importantly, or as importantly, we've taken our education programs now statewide to impact the entire state. Programs that meet curriculum standards and will show leadership throughout the entire state, emanating right here from the Walton Arts Center. To keep growing, we do need to expand. And in February, our facilities committee was charged, led by Judy Schwab and Jerry Vest and a number of other great leaders, to help develop criteria, as Jeff said. Criteria out of the feasibility study that said, what do we really need to grow for the next 20 and 50 years? They took their job very seriously, and they looked at that criteria, and they said, here's what site expansion means to the Walton Arts Center. And they followed that criteria. So much so when they issued the invitation for sites, we had over 25 site submissions in August. The committee took its job seriously, and as all these sites came in, we realized we had a very, very tough job. The staff support to do this was tremendous. But they keyed in on a couple key criteria to help us get to the end zone. Funding, the political will, the ability to maintain the regional leadership of the Arts Center, ongoing support, and what would the neighborhood characteristics be. The facility committee brought a recommendation to the board today, and I can't emphasize enough how carefully the facility committee followed these criteria and how they guided us to this expansion decision. Jeff mentioned that we are expanding in both Fayetteville and Bentonville, but specifically, the board approved today the following. An expansion in Fayetteville on or around our current Walton Arts Center campus for a new 600-seat performance hall. A second site in downtown Bentonville for a 2,200-plus seat theater. What does this mean? I think it's pretty exciting. It allows us to do so many things. An expansion in 2 locations, a win for Northwest Arkansas, and certainly a win for the Walton Arts Center. This strategy, along with our plans to present concerts at the AMP at Northwest Arkansas Mall, and to work with the University of Arkansas to bring more concerts to both Bud Walton Arena and the Barnhill Arena, has the potential for major economic and artistic impact throughout the region. New theaters will allow us the freedom to program new and exciting arts and education programs in both Fayetteville and Bentonville, while also freeing up time for our current theaters for more programming by our fabulous local arts groups, the university, and other organizations. Most importantly, the strategy positions us to continue to be the region's leader of performing arts and entertainment. This is a solution that is about more than new buildings. This is about our impact. Artistic impact. The expansion strategy means that we will now be able to bring more arts and entertainment to our region and also support our organizations locally. We envision Broadway. Broadway in Fayetteville and Broadway in Bentonville. Big name music in Bentonville and big name music continuing in Fayetteville. Kids and family programming in Bentonville, kids and family programming in Fayetteville. 100% school participation in our arts education programs in the entire region. Also, this artistic growth for our vibrant arts partners, for the Symphony Orchestra of Northwest Arkansas, for the university, for Theater Squared, for Trike, to have the venues so that these organizations, many of them just starting and some of them quite mature, have the tools to do what they need to do artistically. From an economic perspective, it's pretty impressive. A study in 2005 showed that every patron who purchases a ticket spends an additional $24 in the community. If you add all the venues that we're now working in, that impact is pretty impressive. The AMP is about 3,500 seats. Barnhill, 7,000. Bud Walton, about 15, plus or minus. Our expansion in Fayetteville is 600 seats. Our expansion in Bentonville of 2,200 seats. Our current spaces of 1,200 and 200 and 200. A total of more than 30,000 available seats at any given time. Imagine that economic impact. This is a solution that more than selects an expansion site. It offers a vision for significantly growing performing arts throughout Northwest Arkansas. A regional solution that serves the diverse needs of Walton Arts Center and our patrons, and most importantly, it positions us to continue to be the region's leader of arts, culture, and entertainment. There are a lot of people to thank, and many of them are behind me, including Jerry Vest and Judy Schwab, who co-chaired the facility committee. Without your dedication and leadership, I don't think we would have gotten to this point. And no, the committee doesn't end now. The work is really just beginning. We have a lot more work to do. Jeff Gerhardt, Greg Lee, Jeff Schomburger, and Bob Alexander, and our very capable board of directors who constantly say, how do we improve arts and culture in Northwest Arkansas, and what can we do to help? Folks, this is a community of yes. I've worked in so many communities around the country, and this is a very unique place. This is a win for Northwest Arkansas, and I think it's a great win for arts and culture in Northwest Arkansas. I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud of this great team, and I hope you'll join us in celebrating this great announcement today. Thank you very much. We will be doing questions off on the side or as you need them for press. Thank you all for being here today.